Hello, it's me. I'm about to send this pilot your direction, and I just wanted to go over a couple things. Your headphones are in the back here. 2 sets with some batteries to get you started. They're pretty neat. They're off when they're sideways like this, and when you turn them straight, so you slide them around your head, they just come on. They've had that function for a while. Of course, button for the power lift gate is there. I think we went over the seating functions pretty well. Nice little detail. Your air input is at the bottom of your Honda H. Saves you about a half a second when you're going to find where to put your air in at. I like that. Also, this vehicle does have wheel locks on it. That's a $100 accessory we didn't charge you for. Apparently the dealer we traded for from this one adds accessories onto the car before they sell it. So that's a nice little bonus. Buttons for your power lift gate and your fuel door here on your door, as well as your memory seating. Very easy to use. Hit set, the light will come on, and you push the number that corresponds to the fob that you are holding, because the fobs are numbered, fob 1 and fob 2. Alright. Other than that, lock out the windows, lock unlock doors. You do have auto up down front, not the rear. Pretty standard adjustment for mirrors. Choose left or right and then adjust. Center is locked. You got parking sensors that you can turn off. Road departure mitigation you can turn on and off. You have to hold these down to turn them off, and they would put a warning light on the dashboard saying that your safety feature's down. Front collision mitigation braking and your traction control system. You do have auto start stop you can turn off as well, but that's nice on your larger vehicles so they don't have to consume gas when you're parked at a stoplight or something. Then your traction modes, snow, mud, sand, whatever. Easy to switch. There's a lot of stuff that goes on there. It does change your gear shifting. I think snow mode would actually be a second gear start. And in snow, you get a little less throttle per amount you push the pedal in. Mud's the opposite, because they want you to maintain momentum to get through the mud. A lot of stuff going on in those traction modes. The others are pretty easy. Drive and sport, park, reverse, and neutral. Reverse being the only one you have to pull backwards, because they want that to be a very deliberate action, because you have to know what's behind you to back up safely. Hood release, traditional floor parking brake. There's your lever to adjust tilt and telescoping steering wheel setting. Extra button for your no blind spot camera. You do have automatic headlights. I will slip those to auto. Shouldn't have to touch them anymore after that. Bluetooth up to the front. Volume, navigate preset stations with left and right arrows. Change your source. And then you have buttons over here. You can navigate some options of your multi-information display over here. So the only trick to cruise control or your self-driving features is that the whole system has to be on by pushing the main button, which will put the green letters on the dash up here, LKAS, and adaptive cruise control, ACC. Then these will be where you change your vehicle settings that you can access up here, a multi-information display right here. These buttons, the info button, resets, trip computers and stuff. You do have the paddle shifters, which I've never used, but some people like a more interactive drive. Your economy mode button right there will cap the horsepower coming off the engine and reduce the electrical output of the vehicle to make it cheaper to drive at the expense of a little bit of your get up and go. Okay. Now notice our lights come on, showing those systems are on. 3-zone heat and air, DVD we talked about. Your high-speed data port you can use Android Auto CarPlay through is right here, labeled with a smartphone. If your iPhone's CarPlay is part of your phone's operating system, So you can just plug it in pretty much and go. Android would have to download some apps, but it will identify and download them themselves. Now, it doesn't always hook up to the Android the first time when it's downloading the apps and stuff. Sometimes you have to unplug it, plug it back in, or shut the car off and turn it back on or something. Not all the time, but sometimes it does the install but doesn't connect. So if you have a problem with that, just give me a call. I'm in a little pain today. Sorry if I'm making funny noises. Okay, preset stations are easy. Hold the button down once you're on a station you like, and it'll just click, and it'll be make it a preset. All right. So it's already that station. That's why I got a error message. So navigation, it's got a predictive addresses. When you start putting in the letters, it removes the stuff that couldn't possibly be an option. Helps me spell. But you're going to use your Android Auto Apple CarPlay map probably a lot, because you don't have to push any of these buttons. You just say, hey Siri, you know, directions to wherever, address, business, whatever, which is really nice. The microphone will just be listening for you to say, hey Siri. Universal garage door opener. There's a page of the book to walk you through how to set that up. That's the only thing I can't help you with. You have to be in front of the garage, and there's a few different steps because of different manufacturers, but I don't think you'll have any problem with it. There are books. The manuals and stuff are in there, as well as your wheel lock key. I did check on that. Okay, so you're going to want to set your home location inside your navigation. That'd be the only thing. Once you get home set, you're basically going to know how to put in addresses, and you're going to know how the system works pretty much. There's also a page in the book that would go over voice commands that it will accept. There's, I think, about 140. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay probably has thousands. But it works like a traditional Garmin system. It is a Garmin system inside the car. So hopefully you don't have any problems with that either. You're going to want to do a traditional Bluetooth connection at least once for your phone, even though you're probably going to use Android Auto Apple CarPlay most of the time, because when you unhook your charging cable that'll have you using those systems, it will automatically link the Bluetooth connection for you. So you'll always be connected that way. But you'll have to set it up the traditional way at least once. Go to the Bluetooth setting of your phone's menu to make you discoverable, and then hit add phone. Yes. Hit pair on your phone. Should be easy. But if you have any problems, give me a call. Okay, so there are a bunch of vehicle settings that you can go through, set up when your car locks and unlocks. There is one thing I'll change here real quick. Security relock timer. They don't explain that well. It only functions if you're outside the car and it's locked. You hit unlock and never get in. It will relock itself. But because of how this works, we take it out to 90 seconds. So it's not locking on you every time you turn around. And then the driver assist system, you can set the monitoring distance for the front collision. So a shorter monitoring distance is less interactive with you, but not as safe, you know, basically. So longer, more possibility that it interacts with your drive, beeps at you and whatnot, but safer. So that's why it defaults to normal. It's supposed to be a best of both worlds. You can imagine 75 feet, 175, 300 feet, give or take. So I wish you were here so I could go through every option with you, but I'm already about 10 minutes on this video, and I think you're going to get tired of watching it. The delivery driver is going to fill it up with gas before he brings it to you. So just let me know if there is anything in these menus that is confusing for you. I have an opinion basically on every setting, so I'd love to chat with you more about it. All right, thanks for letting us earn your business. Honda will send you a survey probably in the next week. Could be 3 days, could be 7 days, I don't know. But a perfect survey does affect the way I get paid, and I do appreciate y'all very much. I've thrown a few of my cards, and I've put one of my key tags on each of your keys. to make it easier for you to send me all your friends and family, and I'll give them a great deal too. Hope you enjoy the pilot very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.